Let me tackle this idea of neuroaffirmations. And so we've all heard and we're all familiar with the terminology affirmation, where we are saying these positively affirming things in order to begin to think a little differently and do things a little differently. And so neuroaffirmations is still a fairly new term, but really deals more with the brain's and this idea of neuroplasticity and rewiring of the brain. And so the practice of neuroaffirmations is really about validating your own neurotype and rejecting the internal shame of the deficit model. And so what happens is that there are things that may have been said about us, whether it be to us or about us. These are all things that now are part of our internal script. And what neuroaffirmations really help us do is it helps us rewrite that internal script. And so that deficit-based narrative now that we have in our minds, that deficit-based narrative installed a series of automatic negative thoughts. Again, this doesn't, these thoughts come out of our lived experiences. And maybe they may be things like, for example, statements like, I'm broken, or I need to try to be normal, or there's something wrong with me. These things come out of our lived experience. Again, these are things that maybe we've heard, or maybe were said to us or about us, and these things all have now caused us to have this internal script that needs to be rewritten. And so neuroaffirmations is the practice of consciously installing a new set of thoughts, right? But the only way to remove them is to replace them. And so as we utilize neuroaffirmations, we are essentially rewriting that internal script. And so this is a move from self-flagellation to more of a strategic self-management.